Okay. Good day to you all, ladies and gentlemen of all ages. Welcome to our channel. My name is Emmanuel, and that is right. And today we're gonna dive into some exciting news, as well as have some reviews that is in regards to the matches that took place in the illustrious FIFA Club World Cup that went over this past week and the weekend. So let's get right into it. Let's start off with the match between Flamengo and LAFC. So Melvin, what is your opinion on the match that took place between Flamengo and LAFC?
Well, it was apparently nice news that most people probably expected it to be. I think most people were expecting the South Americans to get away, with the victory. That wasn't the case. NFC tried their best, so they ended in a draw, I believe. Which I think this group for the beginning, where competition is much more competitive, I should say. And initially, because of the low number of teams, the difference of the boss in quality between the clubs is very huge. It was easy to notice these guys who just, win this match and then move on to the next step. It's not quite like that these days. There's been a couple of shock results. So sad. So that's really good. And I think it was a hard game. It was a hard game. One deserved growth from them. They had their game plan. It works for them. Flamengo actually doing well. I do not think I would have expected Pelico Luis to be this good of a manager. He seems to win a lot about the game. We seem to think things through very well. So there'll be one to watch out for getting into the latter stages. Flamengo, albeit they beat Chelsea as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see how far they can go, how they perform in their subsequent matches.
Right, yeah, absolutely. It goes without saying that victory over Chelsea was unexpected and completely a stun for the blue sides. With Flamengo being a Brazilian side, so with this draw, it's secured their place in the knockout stage with some momentum. So apparently, during the game, a player known as Dennis Bouanga put LAFC ahead in the 84th minute. But then a substitute known as Wallace Yan responded 2 minutes later to ensure Flamengo would progress unbeaten to the last 16. In the last 16, the round of 16, it looks like they're going to be facing Bayern Munich in Miami on Sunday. So with this top spot in Group D already assured, so Flamengo coaches Felipe Luis made 7 changes to his starting side, but apparently there was no change to the energetic style that they already earned. They had already earned when they played with Chelsea and Tunis Esperance. So with a little more accuracy in front of our goal, they would have comfortably beaten LAFC, who were already condemned to like a group stage exit after losing their first 2 games without scoring a goal. And apparently, the Flamengo fans were silenced by Jorginho, who had come on as a substitute only minutes before Buanga's goal. But then Yan, who found an incisive pass, skipped into the box, past our 4 defenders, and then slipped the ball past Hugo Lloris. So the woodwork played more of a role that will either go in their first half with Flamengo's Danilo, Georgian de Araceta, and that's his name, and Pedro all hitting the frame of the goal along with LAFC's Marky Delgado. So it looked like Flamengo they continue to dominate possession with their calm passing game in the second half, and it looked like it was a matter of time until they made a breakthrough. And apparently, Hugo Lloris pulled off a world-class save to deny a player called Everton. Pedro sent the ball over the bar with an acrobatic bicycle kick, and the Arteta hit the woodwork for the second time with the harassment shot that came down off the bar. So, moving away from that, we then move on to Benfica's run. Their match, which apparently, they just needed a draw to secure their place into the round of 16. But they went on to secure a 1-0 victory over Bayern. So, yeah, what's also your opinion or take on that?
I'm not very fond of secret.
Yeah.
This is the big upset.
Yeah, so Benfica's game against Bayern Munich, which they won 1-0.
Right. Let's take let's stimulate inside to what transpired. I mean, not for boxing, the experts which obviously they just ended season like this. Barcelona playing, we were seeing on fact discipline, we were trying to soak out pressure. They're going action teams on the counter attack. And Barcelona's attack was extremely effective last season. So even that defensive more often than not, that's how we get a couple of throws in that match. So I remember Benfica scored not a lot of goals in that tie that ultimately Barca was able to qualify. So I expected them to start a challenge while needed to play. I would have gone out of my way to predict like a still picture for Benfica, but I thought they were able to get that we need a couple of issues and they did the job. They actually were able to remain solid the whole game and beat them. So I think that this maybe stretches to the level of competitiveness of the Club World Cup. We get to see different styles of football. Most teams are in it to win it. Using different styles of play. People want to attack, someone wants to keep the whistle, someone they use that their team can do without removing their very defensively solid. So it's very interesting.
Yeah. Well, apparently with Bayern, they looked disjointed after making 7 changes to their starting lineup. And apparently they were much more improved after they went into the break, but couldn't find an equalizer. Yeah. And apparently there was like a weather delay in other Group C games, like the one between Boca Juniors and Auckland City, which had been tied. But regardless of how that match finished, both Benfica and Bayern made it to the knockout stage, and apparently this is Benfica's first victory against Bayern at their 14th attempt. Yeah, it was quite a moment for them. So with that said, we then focus on the game between Auckland and Boca Juniors. So with Auckland, New Zealand, wow, it looks like they put on quite a performance. So for this Asia, Auckland, yeah, they put on quite a stunning performance between themselves and Argentine side Boca Juniors. Yeah, apparently that is one of the most remarkable results we've seen at this World Cup. They being a team of part-timers that would be able to take on world class Boca Juniors and then manage to secure a draw. Apparently, every single one of Auckland's players was heroic, but a player known as Christian Gray will steal most of the headlines. So, what is also your take on that?
And I wish the right was different rice, very larger, the more like so little tuned it. I will say after using 10-0 and 6-0 before playing Boca Juniors for a semi-professional side, I think they've been able to adapt their own based on the quality of opponents they had to face. And the fact that most of their players have second jobs, some of them have 2-3 jobs, they're able to show up this competition. just for the love of the game. So it's very right that we have at least one good performance to show for it. So I'm sure their families, their fans will be proud of them that they came all the way from New Zealand and then they were able to at least remain proud in one match against Popeye Juniors who should have destroyed them from great fact.
Yeah.
Well, to keep it cleaner for us and handle it draw. So I'm glad we were able to do that. Well, do that. They after the competition round. I'm sure everybody will remember them for this to speak.
Yeah, no, they're definitely gonna like return home with their health held up high for putting on such a performance. Yeah. Okay, so moving on from that, we'll then touch on well, Chelsea's game against African side Tunis Esperance. So apparently, goals from Tosin Adarabio, as well as Liam Delap, Chelsea's new signing, and Tyreek George, will see Chelsea secure their second string in the round of 16 at the club, the FIFA Club World Cup. Yeah. So what is your take on that as well?
Chelsea's performance in the Chelsea guys here.
And on both clubs, like how does they perform?
And Chelsea and Tunis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone will put them. I believe that Chelsea's good enough. Yeah, we're major points. We had to bump in the room against Flamengo. And still then, Marais said he was trying a couple of new things in that game. I felt like he could have waited to try those stuff with preseason. At the same time, this is set up preseason because we're almost already in July. I could understand it a bit. But the signs I saw in that match against Flamengo, the things that were not going right in the first half came back to bite them in the second half. They were able to fix that to say we ultimately lost the game. But I think most people, myself included, expected them to bounce back against us to lead them back. I was not surprised. I was glad Villa terribly showed his quality in their fear number 9. His ability to run in behind, pick an extra touch when needed, place the ball in the corner. It's really good. It's good. His position was really good. His determination to always get the ball. He's not lazy. It's throwing out to Jackson in the fact that they press a left. They won't leave the defender alone. We are always all around them, passing, trying to win back the ball for the team. So I think it was a good performance for them. Finishing played a really good game. Rabbi, they were not even dangerous enough for him to do too much. But the fact that he got a goal and then was part of the defense that kept the clean sheet, I think is deserved that he got the man of the match performance. It was good, but I think most Chelsea fans will agree that they need to show much more quality if they want to get to the final stages of the competition and maybe even, try to win it. I think they need to show much more quality against, similar better opponents because in the next kind of matches that they're going to face similar or better opponents. Benfica will be very similar in terms of the quality of players that they have available. So if they beat Benfica, then they'll still play a team that is either similar or better than them. So I think they need to improve and they need to hope that their lack of experience is not something that pulls them down in this competition. It's given the fact that they're probably one of the youngest stars in the Club World Cup right now.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. And major comeback for Chelsea in bouncing back from that stunning defeat from Flamengo in their previous game. Yeah. And apparently with this game they were missing striker Nicholas Jackson. He'll also be unavailable for their round of 16 game against Benfica as he's serving his 2-match suspension following his red card in the loss to Flamengo. So apparently this was Liam Delap's celebration again after scoring a goal for Chelsea in this game at the Club World Cup. And Yeah, and according to the news, Chelsea have been able to like recover the money they spent to secure him as a player on their squad permanently, which is 13 million. Yeah, around that. Yeah, yep. And so, yeah, well, yeah. And overall, with that said, well, Chelsea actually dominated in possession in a lackluster first half, but then struggled for creativity in the final third, with the lap squandering another like golden chance to score in the 30th minute when he missed the target from close range. But then the breakthrough supposedly finally came in the first half of stoppage time when Adarabio rose highest to head the ball into the bottom left corner. And then moments later, Delap doubled Chelsea's lead, capitalizing on a loose ball inside the box. Yeah, well, he was then cutting inside a defender and finishing neatly into the far corner for his first goal since he joined the blue side from Stamford Bridge. And apparently the second half also saw Chelsea largely control proceedings without pressing for a third goal. And their resolute defensive play ensured there was no Louis Esperance to like make a comeback, thereby sealing the London side's 3-0 victory when George finally fired from he fired from the edge of the box deep in additional time. So with that said, we'll also touch a little bit on Nicholas Jackson's two-match ban. So yeah. So what's your take on it? What do you think was going through Jackson's head?
That's from history. Everybody does to that value. I do not know what's in children's eyes. Anyway, I don't know for now really even it's out the march. I think it just come out. And as I've done all the book through is great. When you like I'm involved in decision, it's like you deep things wrong. If I was already on the down, so important the fact that you was trying to stand from the call, but yeah, I don't understand. It looked like something that was a result of a very rash decision. Right? To me, it was a decision went bad. Much so that was reckless and challenge at the end of the season where he was sent up as well. So he needs to check that. He has competition now. If he messes up, the lap will start.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just bad. So he needs to have his ideas. General. Find his goal scoring goals. The healthy competition is very useful to respect each other on. Because you know if you miss your chance to score, perform well, you'll be sapped. Someone else will play. So, I mean, I think he needs to work hard on the mental side of his game as well. Stop all these reckless challenges.
Right. Yeah. So with him getting those 2-game ban after FIFA reviewed his red card tackle, yeah, we will not be seeing him in the Benfica game and any other. Like say if Chelsea do make it to the quarterfinal, but yeah. So, but apparently she took it to Instagram to issue a public apology for the reckless behavior. Yeah. For in the dressing room after and also in the dressing room after the match. So apparently, as a result of that, he was not even involved in Chelsea's opening training at a venue called Subaru Park on Monday, with Maresca explaining that he only wanted players available to face Esperance to be involved in the session. Right. Yeah. So furthermore, actually, so we've touched on all that has to be said in regards to Chelsea as well as their game against Tunis and their star man Nicholas Jackson. So moving on from that, we'll then focus on the latest in transfer news. So it looks like Luka Modric has verbally agreed to sign for AC Milan. The Serie A club's sporting director Igli Ter made this public announcement, and apparently he said that he spoke to Luka Modric in person, and he saw that he's a guy who's really eager to be competitive his arrival is crucial for a club like them. Like they're in desperate need of a player like him, given his phenomenal performance and him being an asset to Real Madrid. What is your take on it?
Once like they won one versus in a yeah. Oh well, I think this will generally upgrade that Leo's players in the latter parts of their career have do very well in Italy. Italy have a lot of respect for players at that particular stage in their career, so I'm not expecting to necessarily flop. I think he will help them, especially if the manager believes he can, and that's the reason why they signed him. So I still think he's the same player we saw maybe 2 seasons ago. And 2 seasons ago, he was fantastic. He was helping Real Madrid challenge for the Champions League and stuff. So I do think it's a good signing for AC Milan. There's been they only just won the Serie A, I think 3 seasons ago or so.
Right.
And they need to find a way to sustain their success. They can't keep winning this year and then next year trying themselves up in the Champions League and then qualify for the Champions League and then next year out of it. They need to find some sort of consistency in success. So experience can help with that as well. So I don't think it's a bad signing. I think it's a good signing to them.
Right. Yeah. So looking at Modric's background as a player, he's won 6 Champions League with Real, and now he wants to be a star player from the start. According to Ignitar, he said he's important for what he will convey in terms of mentality, leadership, and professionalism. And the fact that he's an AC Milan fan makes his story even more interesting. And it would be great for him to have a stellar season as after the Club World Cup comes to an end. So apparently, Modric came on in Real Madrid Club World Cup win against Pachuca on Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, and apparently, Real Madrid and AC Milan have reached agreements and terms with Modric. According to sources, so the two parties shook hands in early June, just before the Club World Cup began, and Modric will sign. He will sign on for AC Milan once the tournament apparently taking place in the United States is over. Yeah. And even with Modric, so it looks like he's going to be signing like a 1 year contract, according to sources, with an option to extend for another year at a net salary of around 3.5 million pounds. If you round that up, that would be like 4 million per season with bonuses. And he apparently is going to be turning 40 years of age in September, and he's fully fit and wants to reach the World Cup in he wants to actually win the World Cup with Real Madrid as a sign off after having been with the club for a glittering 13 years ever since he transferred from Tottenham. Obviously, and apparently with Real Madrid he won overall 28 major trophies. Yeah, aside winning a Ballon d'Or for his amazing performance in the World Cup back in Russia in 2018. Milan have also agreed personal terms with Bayer Leverkusen midfielder Granit Xhaka. Although an agreement over a transfer fee is yet to be made. But moving on from that, we'll then turn to Chelsea's transfer news. So apparently, Chelsea are edging close to a deal with Borussia Dortmund for winger Jamie Gittins after representatives from both teams held discussions in the U.S. During the Club World Cup. What's your take on Chelsea's deal for this guy? Do you think? Yeah.
I think it's that. the stop shaft. And Chelsea is trying to use these to sign young players and give them long contracts. Try and develop them so that I mean, it depends on you have really good players who got play for a really long time. If they not, you can still sell them and get the chop of the money back. And he picked players that system as being a sort of winger who thrives on one-on-one missions. He likes to take on his man. I think he has the highest ceiling. He may not be the best in terms of his finishing, but his ability to get past this run and try and find a cross or a turning pass, it got start think people should overlook. I think he's quite young. He's a nice good player. To after that Sancho, I believe so. We have some sort of cover on the left side of the field, given that Bruno Break still hasn't resolved his two issues. I don't know exactly when he'll return. He'll return. So it's a good signing. I probably would have preferred Musa. I think with a Norwegian winger, I would have preferred him. I like the fact that he looks just the word more serious. He looks more direct when he's dribbling. It looks like she wants to score goals when he has the ball. He wants to take on his man. Every play he plays like he wants to be the difference in the match. So I still don't know if Gittins is not a bad signing at all. He's English already, so it will be very easy for him to it's great into the squad. So I feel that's probably one of the reasons why they chose him. They really want him to be only with the players, the English players especially. So it was a bad signing. I hope they get the dude down and you get him ready and we see what he can do for the club this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, touching on him being able to speak English, I suppose it comes off as surprising, just as how somehow by some means Trent Alexander-Arnold, well, just very recently signed on for Real Madrid upon having been with Liverpool since his academy years. Yeah. Surprisingly, it turned out he could actually speak Spanish very fluently. Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm sure that was in the lyrics for a long time. We just kept it on the guy. Originally, that with the Spanish lessons throughout most of last season and before, he already knew most of the Real Madrid.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he wants to make a legacy for himself as one of the greatest or the best the world has ever known in regards to our beautiful game of football. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we're all done for today. So in summary, today's session was filled with an exciting showcase of details and information about what took place during the FIFA Club World Cup, as well as news and details concerning transfer issues as we dived into the overall events as well as information that took place within this week and also well very recently in the past week. And we kindly encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, to please sure to make sure to leave any comments in the comment section, as well as give a reaction with a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on what it is you perceive our session for today to have been. Whether you're a regular fan or just a casual, I also encourage that if you want to see more content and experience the magic of being part of this channel, to make sure to hit the subscribe button. And thank you for your time and attention. Melvin, once again, thank you so much for being my co-host. And yeah, well, this is our sign out. See you next time to enjoy more exciting news about the beautiful game. We're over and out.
All right, peace.
All right.
Thank you very much.